Okay, so we got this thing back in the shop. The bearing wiped out on that on the bottom set down there. Yeah, just starting to rebuild it. There is the new shaft, the nut, and the bearing that looked like it got grease, which that's always good. See, the grease is supposed to go in between here on these bearings, which if you start to see a lot come out, then that's bad. But I normally like to see just a little bit of grease come out, then you know that it's in there and all taken. Then this bearing here gets grease, so yeah. Thanks to Shoop, aftermarket parts. I hit the shaft in stock, but we need to order more parts. What? I don't know, but so far the blades are doing all right. There's no big gouges or anything like last time. I can see that. I guess I could hit that with grease. I went around and hit all the ones I could get with grease, or a grease gun. There you can see the grease there. I gotta hit that tire yet. Actually, I think there's grease fittings. Yeah, there's grease fittings, I think, on both sets of tires. I think. And this one, it got grease back here. Right there, you can see it. And over here, right there, it got grease. Because I think that's why this thing broke last time, was from a lack of grease. That dirt's alright, it'll work its way out. The bottom ones got grease, and so yeah, let me hit these tires with grease. And I can't believe, like I said before, that the wings do not have grease fittings on them. I mean, all I'd have to do was knock this pin out here. Or no, I think that's an adjuster, maybe. Anywho, knock this one out here. Okay, this is the main pin. Knock this one out here, and all you have to do is put a grease fitting in it to allow it to grease this here. I think these four should have grease fittings. But that is just my opinion. But other than that, it's a good disc, and no, I did not tie them up again. Can't stand when people do that, because you can see, make it a light. Right there. Right there. That I know it's gonna create a pinch point one of these days, and things aren't gonna be pretty when it does that. Because you're not gonna see it when it does it, and it's just going to make a god awful mess out of everything. No, this is a 7800. Okay. I can automatically tell because of the way the tires. So, scared me for a minute. them up there, I'm thinking about waiting until this set is back together, taking the thing out, unfolding it, and then greasing it, what I can't get. We'll have to see when that time comes. Or else you just weasel your way up in here like I did. And okay. Oh crud, forgot to get my screwdriver. Crap. Oh, it's right there in front of me. Guess I don't need a screwdriver. So there it is. So, we'll look at the hitch back here. It's getting a little bit of use. Might have to think about welding that up. I'd let it get a little worse before I'd think about welding it up, but that's just me. It's not real thick right there, but that's where the packer, where the packer hooks to this. So then the hoses just lay right here. So them are leaking for some reason. I don't know why, but that's weird why they're leaking like that. I remember this disc well before I started running equipment, and we used to have a Massey Ferguson 2745 tractor before we got this 7800. We liked it. We used it for a lot of years. The 7200, when we bought that was our haymaking tractor and sprayer tractor, but it was too hard to negotiate between the sprayer and the haymaking stuff. Then about 3 years ago or so is when Dad bought that 7810, and now the 7200 does all the spraying with that shaping sprayer. The 7800 makes hay, and the 7810 works ground. Now I know you're saying, well, 7800 is a bit overkill with 150 horse for a little 28 horsepower hay tedder. Well, it is, but the disc bind is 90 horse. It requires 90 horse to run it. The 7200 is 95, and the 4020 is 90. So go figure that one. And when we're mowing hay, the 7200 is usually on the sprayer. So this one does our planting. Soybeans, it isn't set up for corn. The 7200 set up for corn because it's got the corn planter monitor and stuff in it. And the 7810 is our working ground tractor. This one plants soybeans, or the 7810 could. It just depends on what's going on. But this tractor, 7800, it normally plants, makes hay, and runs the grain cart in the fall, and when we do wheat. So that's a little bit about that and the disc. Hopefully that'll be starting to get put back together tomorrow. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy.